What's up, y'all? Welcome to update number 5, Enemy AI. That rhymed. Sort of. Anyway, I hope y'all have been well this month. If this is your first time back since update number 4, then welcome back. If not, well, you already knew this was coming. And if this is your first time on the channel, welcome. I hope you enjoy the content. So without further ado, let's get into this update. Okay, so right now you're looking at our enemy AI. One of the first things I wanted to do was work on the combat for the AI. Well, I realized that it wasn't going to be as simple as throwing some logic on the microchip and getting right to animating. No, that actually came last. The first thing I had to do was set up a state system. Basically, this system tells the AI what to do when necessary. Take for instance, if the enemy is patrolling an area, that would be a state the AI is in. If I show up to start fighting, well, the AI isn't just going to keep patrolling while I beat it to death. It's going to start attacking me. Attacking would put it in a different state. If I leave the area, the AI would simply go back to the patrol state. And that's what you're going to see right now. In the patrol state, there are two destinations, point A and point B. When the AI reaches either of those points, it will stay idle in that position for a few seconds and then walk towards the other point. This part was pretty easy to make. I did, however, realize that there could be obstacles getting in the way of the AI reaching its destination. So, I had to set up an obstacle avoidance system to make sure that the AI can make its way around obstacles. For this method, I used laser scopes to detect any object in the scene that may cause the AI to stop moving. If it detects something, it'll send a signal to a rotator which will slightly rotate the AI enough for it to avoid the obstacle. Now when I'm spotted by the enemy, it will switch states and go into attack mode. But wait, the AI isn't immediately attacking me. Why? Well, think about games with a great combat system. Nier Automata, the Arkham series, Spider-Man PS4. You know, when you approach a group of enemies, 9 times out of 10, they don't immediately attack you. There is usually a very small time frame set out for you to observe what you're going up against before everything goes all haywire. That's what I want to have for my combat system. The enemy will observe you for a brief second and then begin to attack. If you look at the right side of the screen, you'll see my health going away. Well, I don't want to die, do I? Of course not. Let's dodge these attacks. As you see, I'm able to dodge any of the AI's attacks with ease. You will also notice that the enemy only attacks once after dodging. When dodging, the AI won't perform a second attack, but will instead step back and wait for another opportunity to strike. This will then allow other enemies to strike if you're surrounded by a group. If I step too close to the AI, no matter the circumstances, it will automatically attack. In my opinion, this makes the AI seem a bit smarter, rather than it just moving around doing nothing. If I wait and press the dodge button just before the AI lands the attack, I'll execute a perfect dodge. Time will slow down during this. For right now, there are no special perks for perfect dodging, but there are plans for it in the future, so stay tuned. I honestly could have stopped with one enemy, but that's no fun. I thought it would be cool to dodge projectiles in the game. You know, since we have fire powers and all. This purple enemy has only one animation, which is to shoot. The idea is to have these enemies be less aggressive, but more dangerous. When it shoots, it takes away 15% of my health, whereas the red enemy takes out 5%. Now these numbers aren't official by any means, but I did need a starting point. And that's pretty much it as far as the enemy AI goes. I told you guys a while ago that this would be the most basic AI system until I figure out enemy types. Before I close, I want to show you all more footage of the AI mechanics. I hope you enjoy. Alright, and that's part 5, folks. I'm glad you took time out of your day, or night, to watch this video. Since the AI is done for now, the next update will feature combat mechanics. I plan on adding things like charge attacks, perfect dodge counters, air attacks, dash attacks, and anything else I can think of until I reach my limit on thermo. I probably won't touch the light attacks, but I might change some heavy attack animations. Some of those attacks don't quite have the look I'm going for, so expect that at some point. Remember, if you want to see raw footage of this project along with access to videos early, be sure to support me on Patreon. I want to give a special thank you to my patron, Scheme DBT, for the support. It really means a lot, man. And if you guys have any questions or concerns, be sure to let me know in the comments below. If nothing else, I'll see y'all the next time.